Alright, so I got... Oh, well, you can introduce yourself.
Hi. I'm be nervous. I don't like talking for
I'm screaming. You play to it. Okay, this is Shay Janae.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So, she been doing my hair for a minute. She did my bob. That was, like, fabulous. She did my peanut. But I didn't want her to cut my bundles. So, she didn't do, like, the things that she wanted to do. So, today I came back and I'm giving my girl full creative control and direction. So, do whatever she wants. So, yeah. I decided we're going to play 21 questions because she is like a very good and formal professional stylist to me. And every time I come get my hair done by Shayla, one thing I love about her is she always tell me stuff and I be like, damn, I've been doing this all wrong all this time. So I thought that it would be very informational and super engaging for us to do a Q&A. So I'm going to start. First and foremost, can you please tell us where all good hairstyles start?
Where do all good hairstyles start?
Yes.
At the washbowl.
Yes, okay, because...
At the washbowl.
So can y'all please stop going to people who don't wash your hair? Like, I don't like that. So
no, seriously.
Please stop doing that. And I feel like since I've been coming to Shayla, the experience at the bowl is like really, really good. So that's why I asked her that question first. Because she literally just taught me something today. Because y'all know I was on my natural hair journey. So during that time, she was like giving me some tips and tricks. But she like... Yeah, you know, if you really want to tap into your natural hair, girly, like you was doing, you need to make sure, you know, you got a moisturizing shampoo, a detangling shampoo, and what else?
So when you wash
See, I don't
your
even remember. She be giving me so much information.
So when you wash your hair, you want to wash your hair 3 times. Your first shampoo should be a clarifying shampoo. Your second shampoo should be like a detoxing shampoo. And your third shampoo should be a hydrating or moisturizing shampoo.
Okay, and I was today years old when I learned that, and I've been getting my hair done my whole life. So that's why it's so important to not go to the come watch girlies because it's no way if you sitting in your shower or in your kitchen sink or basement sink that one. First of all, I know me, y'all. Look, I'm not washing my hair 3 times. You're getting one clarifying wash, and it's gonna be a nice. It might be a 10-minute wash. That's all I can guarantee. I'm gonna just keep put my hair out of that water and and when that shampoo run out, I might replenish it a little bit and do it again. Like it's not a good wash. Like I don't be washing my hair good. I'm going to just leave the hair washing to the professional licensed stylist because that's just, I'm not doing it right and I know y'all not doing it right either. So I think that's very important for people to know. I think that women of color so often we be moving so fast. We just be trying to really just hurry up and just say, oh no, I want it done. We want to press a button and it's done. And it's like when you really get into your tresses and health care and having healthy hair, you will understand how important it is to start your hair appointment at that bowl.
Definitely.
So
wash and blow dry is gonna make or break your hairstyle.
Literally.
Simple.
Literally. And so, what do you think is like the best, or what do you think is like a myth you want to debunk about doing hair as a hairstylist? What's like what the top myth that like not every client that's sitting in your chair comes to it, but like what's one thing you like? I just wish y'all would stop thinking that, or I just really wish people would stop spreading this misinformation.
Well,
Like,
this not even really something that I hear a lot of my clients say, but I've heard just period, like just growing up, that dirty hair grows. I hate when people say that. Like that's very, very irritating. I don't know what person from plantations came up with that when our ancestors what, but
not
no,
this lady.
I feel like I don't know who came up with that. That's not true.
Okay.
First of all, you have to look at your hair as if it's first of all your scalp is skin. So would you not wash your face for your face to be clean or be clear?
Please
that's like it's kind of like impossible. Like it's impossible for your hair. First of all, everybody hair grows. Your hair is gonna grow regardless. It's really all about how you retain it, but your hair cannot thrive if it's dirty. Okay. It's really more so just the fact that it's in a protective style and you're not touching it. You give your hair a break. So people that wear braids or they wear quick weaves or sew-ins and they literally changing their hair like every other week or every like just too much or putting too much heat in their hair. They feel like that's making their hair grow, but it's really just the fact that you're not touching it. If you just keep touching it, constantly touching it, and just leaving it alone, it's gonna grow. So it's not just the myth that dirty hair grows. I don't know who came up with that. I hate that. That's like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I feel like I hear that a lot.
Yeah, I don't know who came up with that. I feel like that was somebody like one of our ancestors that said don't wash your hair, but no, you would not wash your face or your twat.
This is very true. So yes, please wash your hair and wash it often or get it washed by a licensed professional. Make sure y'all do that. And let's see. Okay, so when it comes to what is your like ideal client? Like you want people to come and you start at the bowl. You're into hair care. I feel like you're into hair growth and retaining healthy hair. So like your ideal client, how often do you think that you should see a client to like maintain healthy hair?
So my ideal client, if they wanted to like, well, okay, so my ideal client honestly would be somebody that will come see me every 2 weeks that they want to still be able to wear weave and still wear the natural hair, because I always get a lot of girls that want to do both, and I personally do both. So I'm not that stylist that to tell you like only wear silk presses, don't put no heat in your hair, do it. Like I'm not that person, because realistically I want to wear what the girls are wearing too. So yeah, but I feel like my ideal person will be every 2 weeks. Even if they don't come see me personally, if they want to go to somebody else, I would say find one stylist for natural hair and one stylist for weave or braids. I wouldn't flip flop cheer hop, because everybody can't do hair, and not even just that, everybody do hair differently. So it's like I may be doing one thing to hair and trying to treat it, but then you may go to somebody else and they may burn your leave out, or
consistency is key.
Yeah, so I feel like ideal person will be every 2 weeks, and they come even if they get weaved, they're letting me treat their hair in between their hairstyles. So
okay. Cool. And what do you think is like most important when trying to grow or make? Well, consistency. We already answered that. So consistency is very important, and you don't want to chair hop. So yeah, to me, I feel like I'm kind of a chair hopper. Only because my schedule is like super hectic. I be trying to get in where I fit in. But now I feel like I am taking like hair health serious, because I'm actually at the point where I'm like semi tired of it. I'm like, okay, let me see what my natural hair do. Let me train that. Let me figure that out, because I feel like I've been wearing hair like weaves and stuff back to back since I was like 15, 16. And I'm like, for what? I have real hair. Why not just treat what's underneath?
Right, because listen, my favorite saying is to say is eventually when we get older, become grandmas, whatever, you want to have hair to put your hair in a ponytail. Like, I don't know, when I think about like my grandma or like my great grandma, she had hair. She could put her hair in a ponytail. I don't want to be that grandma that ain't got no edges. They were like, Granny Shayla ain't got no edges. I don't want to be. That's not who I want to be. I don't know. So
and these kids is bees, so y'all need to have some edges.
Yeah, I don't want to be that person. So I always try to like tell people, like, don't be that girl who ain't got no. It's one thing is for your hair to be short, but you do want to make sure you're taking care of your hair, because you know.
Okay, so what do you think is? How often do you think that people should like trim their hair?
How often should I think?
Because I feel like that's a really good thing to talk about, because a lot of times when people are like, oh, do you need your insurance? People are like, oh no, don't cut my hair. Or just cut the tippy in. Like, people be so like, we be getting out of our minds, out of our bodies about getting that hair trimmed. Like, black women, I need y'all to stop doing that. Like, nothing grows if it don't grow. If it's not growing correctly, it's not going to grow.
Right.
Like, that little bitty twig up there is never about to catch up to the middle of your back. Let it go. So I don't want to talk about the hair trends.
Okay, so I kind of feel like a lot of people feel that way because they have gotten their ends trimmed and they've received a haircut.
They got butchered.
Yeah, they got a haircut. That's really all it is.
They got a chili.
Majority of the clients that sit in my chair, actually they really don't really be scared for me to trim their hair, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't get scissor happy. I don't know. I just feel like there's no point in me giving you a whole haircut. And a haircut and a trim is two different things. So that's two different prices right there.
Okay, so that's the difference.
So a haircut is literally chopping 3 to 4 inches off. A trim is literally
like if I come
an inch to 2 inches off.
So like, for example, if I come in and I'll be like, all right, I want a big chop on the side of this hair. I got this little one thing on this little itty bitty hair on my neck. I want everything lined up. So that little bitty kitchen in the back.
Right, so that would be considered a haircut.
Okay, and then if I be like, no, just get the tippy top, like, I believe the rest of this about to grow to the middle. Okay.
So I feel like people they kind of don't understand the difference between haircut and trim. And sometimes some clients that may have never taken care of their natural hair may need a haircut. You know, sometimes you can't come in and just get a trim off your first time getting your hair naturally styled. So that's when the client and the hairstylist have that conversation where they're able to talk, and the hairstylist is telling them what's wrong with their hair. You know, like I always try to pull out the mirror to show people, like, okay, this is what your hair is doing, this is what you should cut, and if you're not ready to cut that, then we can slowly work on that. But
Do you think it's important to tell people when their hair is damaged, or do you, as a stylist, do you always feel comfortable telling people like, okay, your hair is damaged? Because I feel like me, I'd rather you tell them don't play with me. Like I'm a straight shooter. Like if I come to you and I sit in your chair and you're like, all right, baby, we got to do something. We got to get this together. Like, look, Amber, you've been letting people play your hair. You've been trapping. We got to cut this from the issue and move forward. Like, we got to let this dead weight go.
You know, so I am real big on, like, telling people, like, one, if you sit in my chair, I'm going to ask you a million questions anyways. That's all I'm talking about. Like, majority of the time, people come to me, I be like, I'm so sorry I'm asking all these questions, but I kind of want to know what you're doing to your hair before you come to me, even if you just come to get a quick read and you ain't never even met me before. I'm going to just ask you. But I feel as though a lot of women, I could tell them that their hair is damaged and they may not want to get their ends trimmed, or they may not want to really take it serious because
they just like get a quick weave.
Or they really don't care. They just want something fast, you know. And I feel like that's one reason why quick weaves are such a big thing nowadays, because people want the fastest thing. They want to be in and out. They don't want to be sitting in the salon too long. They don't really want to wait. So
like, have you had any severe cases where like people don't have edges or bald spots, and you just like, I'm not doing no quick weave. Like, I don't feel comfortable as a licensed stylist.
Yeah, I have. And honestly, if it's something that I know for a fact you should have, it don't matter if it's a quick weave, ponytail, color, whatever. I'm not giving it to you. Just like if you want to come and get your hair curled, let's say I do you a silk press and you want to come get your hair curled every week or every day, I'm not curling. I don't care. Even if you're gonna pay me, like it's not about the money. It's just about the fact that you're not gonna have any hair in your curl pattern is gonna be damaged because I'm putting too much heat in your hair. So yeah, I'm real big on that. I don't want to be the cause of anybody hair problems, hair loss, any of that. I want to be able to help you.
Okay. And do you feel like any certain hairstyles like promote healthy hair growth or healthy hair retention? Is it like, okay, so basically I'm gonna give you an example. I'm just a client. Well, I can really use myself. Like, I've been, wearing weave back to back. I've been chair hopping. I've been like a horrible. I have not been taking care of my hair, you guys. So I am just, revamping, starting to take care of my hair. Or I feel like I'm in a place where it's like, I do want to be able to wear the slick back bun when I don't got the funds to come get my hair done. Or I do want to be able to, do a blowout or whatever at home. So what do you think are the best hairstyles that, like, say for instance, I do end up being a natural hair girlie and I'm still going to see Shayla once a month. And what does that look like for me, for somebody like me? Like, what style do you recommend for somebody who's like a naturalista and they like, okay, I do want to come once a month. Like this month, I came and got a quick weave. So like next month, if I'm like, all right, let's do a silk press, is that like, does that make sense?
Okay, so the thing is, like, what exactly would be your goal? So if you want to be like a natural stylist, or not a natural stylist, I'm sorry.
I want my hair to be like down my back.
Right, but do you want to be like the natural girlie as far as like having curls too? Because it's a difference. Like, do you want? I want curls. You want curls, so you want to be able to wear curly and straight. Mm-hmm. So I really my go-to style, because I like it personally. I know a lot of women kind of be a little skeptical about wearing natural styles because they don't like their hair shrink up. They don't like the way. I don't know. It really don't embrace their natural.
I look good either way, so I'm gonna wear the natural. I wear some ponytails.
I recommend like flexi rod sets. Flexi rod sets are very versatile. So instead of, it's literally a roller set. It'll kind of give you like that wand curl look, but with your natural hair. When you first get it, I'm not gonna lie, it will have your hair shrink because the curls will be so tight, but they'll eventually fall and they'll be pretty, and you can like style it and half down. You could do 2 ponytails. You can wear it down. You can wear it like a bang. You can wear a middle part, side part, really whatever you want to. So flexi rods are my go-to, especially when I like.
Great, that'll be my next hairstyle. Yeah. So we'll be back, y'all.
Yeah, flexi rods are my go-to.
We'll be back
I'm
with the
quick
flexi
to
rods.
cut my hair off and start fresh. Just like my second big chop that I just did.
So
I just recently cut all my
and
hair
that's
off.
another thing I like about coming to you. So like I'm one of the people, I'm super indecisive. Mm-hmm. So like I be like, what you want to do? What's up? Like I'm with the vibe. So I do feel like when you do go to a licensed hairstylist or professional, make a difference, because just like you like, okay, what you trying to achieve? What's the goal? I feel like us even being able to talk through that, I'm gonna come back because I'm like, now in my head I know what my next style is. I'm like, okay, right. I'm gonna do the flexi ride, so I'll be back.
Like it's basically, and that's another thing. Like a lot of people that sit in my chair, they always tell me like, you cool. Like I can talk to you as if like just regular instead of me like just going to get my hair done and it's just quiet. Like it's just
I'm not about to deal with nobody with no damn hair.
Or it's just like the music playing, which I mean that's fine. Which I know some people sit in their chair and they don't really want to talk. Which I'm quick to catch a vibe or feel. I can feel people's energy. But I'm real good at having conversations with my clients and building a relationship. Not only just doing your hair, because I mean we in this little bitty room and it's like I'm not about to just be in your head and I'm talking to you. So yeah, I try to build relationships with my clients.
Okay, cool. So I do feel like you're very informative and talkative. So I don't. Yeah. I mean, well, I knew you before you was doing my hair, but I do still feel like I like even my friend because I didn't brought a baby to get my hair done. I didn't brought my friend like even they be like she's so cool.
I said,
like
she did a braid down. She did a braid down. She did a braid down when I did your hair last time.
She's really insane. But shout out to my celebrity chef friend Sunny who came and played on my hair when I got my hair done.
No, she did a braid. She did good.
My girl did her one little braid and wanted to take credit for the whole style. She was crazy. But okay, so when doing like hair, when it comes to like hair care, what do you think is so besides consistency? As like when people come to you as a stylist, what's like your main priority or goal when like getting a customer?
So my main
client.
Well, one, I try to my main thing is I want to be able to give good customer service and to be professional because I feel like you already chose me and it's 1,000,001 girls that do hair in Detroit, which is fine. But I try to like make myself stand out because you could have went to anybody else, but you chose me to spend money with. So I try to make sure I provide great customer service, and I want to teach you something that you didn't know before you left up out here. Like I want you to also leave cute, but I want you to leave like feeling like you learned something. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I feel like, me at 32 with my little twos and fuse gray hair, I would enjoy creative ways to embrace gray hair. So I feel like, is that something that you feel like you can help the girls with?
That's funny because I have like a mixture of clients. Like I have older, younger.
I don't know. I feel like it's something in the food because I feel like at 32 I shouldn't have no gray hair.
It really could be though because a lot of my clients come and they always.
And you be saying you be like a lot of y'all be having gray hair, and
yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? Is we stressed out? I don't know.
It could honestly, believe it or not, I really feel like it could be the food because a lot of my clients have been coming in with gray hair and they have dermatitis, really, really bad.
What's that?
Dermatitis. So it's basically another form of dandruff, but
that's what they be putting on teeth. I do not like seeing that. It just be looking so.
And it's crazy because I'm.
That's what happens when you don't start your hairstyle at the wash bowl.
Yeah, because I'm real big at like cleaning my combs, brushes. Even the brush that I use at the shampoo bar, I'm real big on like making sure that's clean. Like if I drop a comb, it's not gonna break your head. Like I will let the comb sit there on the floor before I put it back in your head. I'm not putting it in your head.
And that's good.
Majority of the clients, I don't know. I really don't. It could be a little bit of food and it could be a little bit of stress, but I want to say on top of coloring, because really when you color your hair, the more you color it, the faster the gray hair comes in.
And because you told me that, I have not been. Yeah. I'm not gonna color it.
That plays a big role, like.
Cause I'm like it's already about 10 little things. I can't.
And I think that's the problem when it comes in with like women in general. Why we don't like gray hair because it comes in mainly in the front and it comes in very slow. So you got the rest of your hair be black, but in the front of your head it be all gray hair. And a lot of women don't like that, which I understand because I probably wouldn't like it either. But I love gray hair. I think it's beautiful on black women. But I know the more that you color your hair, the faster that's gonna come in.
Okay. So stop coloring your hair, especially with them horrible hair dyes that y'all be getting from them Chinese beauty supplies. So yeah. But I do just feel like just be yourself because everybody is taking. I do got my little 10 gray hairs in the front and I'm still gonna rock my leave out and yeah, y'all go get these grays. Yeah, so that's the last thing I feel like we should talk about. Can we talk about leave outs and lace fronts because I do not. I'm so happy that that boy told y'all in that song he don't like no girl with no lace front. He like leave outs because I feel like ever since then, the girls have not been getting them lace fronts.
Yeah, Levi's is really slowly making it. Which, okay, so
they had went away and y'all was having that pushback receding hairline thing going so crazy. I hated it for us. I just thank God I was just never one of the lace front girlies.
I feel like
what is that?
I feel like lace fronts, cookwee, like closures and all that.
I want y'all to leave that to celebrities.
But I feel like it really was supposed to be used for. At one point in time, like majority of us had tiny Levi's, and I'm gonna say tiny because I always say tiny because I had a tiny Levi.
Not I
had a tiny Levi in high school, so I feel like the closures and the frontals and all that it was for that, so you won't be putting so much heat on your hair and it's for you to help you grow your hair out. But then I feel like once
y'all ran that in the ground.
Once we started seeing people like Ari, Jada, like Tay was doing hair, it kind of went too crazy because I'm not saying that we can't afford, but some of us can afford to go get our frontals touched up every other week or every week or hell every other day because they live faster, especially depending on how the person put it in your hair or what kind of glue was used. And depending on if you sweat a lot too, because that makes a difference.
It do.
So I don't know. I've always been a Levi girly. I don't know. Levi's always been my thing. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been seeing some clothes that look good, but
I don't feel like they don't be laid. I just don't feel like those are. I feel like a lace front is like your wedding day, your prom. I don't feel like I'm not going to get no lace front just to go hang out or just to go take pictures. I'm not coming to get no lace front and then not booking another appointment for 46 weeks. Like, that's crazy. By the time I come back, the lace front be all the way in the middle of your hair right here. Like, the lace front be back here. And y'all be talking about a touch of, what is it? Girl, if y'all take that toupee off your head.
I'm scared, man. But no, for real, yeah. Yeah. Or, and I really, yeah.
I feel like 2 week max, and don't play with nobody, like.
Yeah, and I really think that, like, the lace front, I like them more so for, like, if you get color and you don't want to color your hair. Some people can't get color in their hair because their hair is not healthy enough for color, so I feel like you want to do color.
Okay, talk about
but you
that.
don't want to color your hair, then I would say closure would be good for that, or front would be good for that.
Go back. So everybody shouldn't get their hair colored because the girls is going color crazy. No. I know they done ran. I ain't gonna play with y'all. In the beginning of the summer, I originated this color, and y'all ran this thing in the ground, and we're not even through the summer. Y'all have irritated me, but even though y'all have irritated me, I do feel like everybody should get color. Everybody needs to color their natural hair. So as a hairstylist, what do you think is the process like when you want to get your hair colored? Like, if somebody is thinking about coloring their hair, what are some things they should focus on?
So what are things they should focus on? Or
I mean, like, what would be a good?
How would you know if you
how would you know if you're a good candidate for getting color?
Okay, so you would know that you're a good candidate for color if your hair isn't porous, meaning that's why it's good to know your hair porosity. You need to know how your hair takes in moisture. So if you already got a healthy hair regimen where you keep your hair moisturized, I feel like you'll be a good candidate for color because you already really. To keep your hair healthy with color, you have to keep your hair moisturized. So if you already know how to do that, I recommend that you get color.
Okay, I'm not ready for color, y'all. I'm ready for color like next year.
Yeah, if you somebody who hair isn't, I don't even want to say short because you can have short hair and have color, but if your hair, if you a person that just wears weave all the time and you don't get trims, if you don't take care of your natural hair at all, I wouldn't recommend color. If you never had a trim, if you haven't had a trim like in years, I wouldn't recommend getting color. If you plan on getting braids, like you want to get your hair colored and you want to get braids like the next day or the day before, or however, like you want to get it as soon as possible, I wouldn't recommend getting color because your hair is going to literally just break off. Yeah, it's really a lot of factors that go into not having healthy hair, but really if your hair is damaged and you don't have a good healthy regimen because color is very high maintenance. You cannot just get color and just expect your hair to be healthy because the sun can fry it. You can fry by using the flat irons. You can fry by not properly washing your hair, and not having your ends trimmed. and treatments and deep conditions. So, yeah. And I don't really recommend getting. If you go to a stylist and they do color on you and you didn't have a conversation with them, don't get color on them.
Period. No, for real.
No, that's just something like one-on-one, professional one-on-one. If you say you want to get red today and you go to somebody and they literally color your hair red, and it's gonna take them forever to get that color, depending on what color you may have had in your hair or what you've been doing to your hair. It's probably not gonna be good, so I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay. And let's see, what else? I feel like you gave people a lot of information. So one, really quickly assess yourselves and figure out where y'all are on your hair journey, and stay off the internet. Them tips and tricks is not
TikTok.
like,
Oh my god.
yeah, I think TikTok is gonna be the death of civilization.
No, TikTok is good, but everybody here is not the same. So everybody can't use the same products. Everybody can't do the same thing. So
that's very important.
I feel like it's quick to go out your video. Somebody putting oil in their hair and their hair just thriving, but your hair may not be able to take oil because you may have dermatitis and you may be making the fungus go even crazier. So it may be causing your hair to break off. So
this is true.
Yeah, TikTok. I'm not really for TikTok. Yeah, I would say just find you a good professional stylist that know what they're talking about and they can teach you how to get healthier and how to get your hair on track and go from there. Just don't cheer up. A lot of these stylists do not know what they be doing.
And if you in Detroit, I'm gonna link my girl IG and her booking site to the video because
yes, come see me.
She always gives me like all these tips. And she be like, look, Amber, I'm gonna just write down and send it to you because she be giving me so much information, y'all, and it's all good information. And I can honestly say, I do feel like before I started coming back to Shayla, I was like kind of stagnant. My hair wasn't like falling out or nothing, but it wasn't growing either. So I did let her know, like, I do want to like take my health and the hair of my health serious. So I mean, you really can't be no baddie if your hair is like bald.
No, seriously, because who want to be that grandma with no edges?
Not me, because my kids already don't like me as kids, so I know
God.
As grown people, they is about to definitely be like, you about to go over your boy grandma's.
I'm screaming, but no, nobody wants to be that bald head granny, but yeah. Everything is in moderation. You can wear, and I feel like a lot of people think that wearing your natural hair, you gonna have healthy hair automatically. Because I know a lot of women that wear silk presses in their hair is not really in the best of health. So I would say do everything in moderation. If you want to wear braids are cool. Wearing braids too much can breakage, can cause breakage, can be very damaging to your hair. Wearing too many sew-ins, too many hook weaves can be very damaging. Wearing too many silk presses can be very damaging. Hell, even wearing your hair curly can be very damaging if you're not treating it right or even taking care of it right. So you have to just be
mindful.
Yeah, be mindful and be intentional with everything that you do with your hair.
I think those are really good tips. So yeah, we will be back with my Flexi Ride set once I'm done with my quick weave. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. So we'll definitely be back